everyone, Geiger Counter here, and welcome back to Vampyr. For this, I decided to switch over to controller to see if it might make this easier, I guess you could say. So I'm going to give that a try. Well, oh, that's easier to walk now. So I'm going to give that a try to see how that works for me. A little recap what happened last time. The start of the game, they had us kill our sister. The very start of the game. Oh, my heart was broken. Already my heart's broken in this game. That's such a dick way to start it. But now it seems we've picked up the trail of someone, a vampire that might be responsible for what's happened to us. So we're about to go find out more about that. Okay, I gotta refamiliarize myself with the controls here. Alright. Yeah. Ooh, alright. So that's how I use my abilities. Excellent. Come here, rat. I'm gonna eat you. Come here. Tasty. Alright. Okay, these guys apparently have respawned. Alright, that's fine. I can kill these guys real quick.
See them fence shit.
Ah, so that's my dodge ability. Okay, that seems a little easier-ish. I need to. Shit, where am I? Oh, it's Y. Okay. Alright. Oh, you're alive, are you? Well, ain't gonna be for long. Alright, well. Oh! Oh, I fucked up. I'll probably have to do this. Come here. Ooh! That's right, I upgraded the bite. Damn, I killed his ass with just a bite. Sweet. Did you guys leave anything for me? I can't really see. No, they didn't. Alright. Alright, let's follow the blood trail. I thought I had a sprint. That's not it. Oh, it's the... Okay, it's the same as the dodge.
Fresh blood.
Oh!
The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
These guys are bone! What the hell happened?
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before. No. I had a drink outside tonight already in it. First, I must have more. Oh dear God, not again.
Whoa. Scythe. Oh, equip a two-handed weapon.
Please stop.
Interesting.
Just the same. I promise. Dearest friend, you're my last and dearest friend.
I feel like I gotta get in there and break this up.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Oh, it might be too late for these guys.
Well, please, let go of me.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Whoa. Alright. Come here! Right, come on, like this. You ain't got nothing on this. Alright. Alright, this guy's weak to my powers. And he's dead. I'm assuming that was the guy I was chasing. Buddy, you okay?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
He's still alive. Nope. Oh, you ain't no more.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
I could have answered some questions, damn it.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help.
Really?
Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Alright, let's have a look then. First, let's check around the area. Ah. What we got here? Yeah, this place is all kinds of fuckered. Take the money. More money. Is that it? Can I go up there? No, I can't. Of course I can't.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
He's all jacked up. He got spikes coming at him and everything. Alright, let's go.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
About me?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
It's not really giving me much of a choice.
So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink.
Nice,
If you
Jack.
have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Hell, Tommy let go of my damn hand. Enter the hospital. Alright, that's fine. First that. My God looks good. Alright, let's have a quick look around this place.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that now! It's my turn!
Hello?
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
What am I doing?
Come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Gotta go check up low quality 500.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Blood quality dates and registration obtained from the ticket system. Okay. Mesmerized? To drink the blood of your prey, you must first need to memorize them. To lead them out of sight from others, your mesmerized level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Okay. Ah! Alright.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Actually, now, I want to hold up. Because he's got hints. I want to see if I can get... I would want to get more out of this.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
If I'm going to bite somebody, I want the full XP. I know half-assed.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
I think I understand what he's talking about. Eventually, it's going to force me to bite somebody regardless of what I want. I'll keep that in mind.
What? What happened?
Alright, I can't talk to him anymore. Tiny common handle part. Oh. Ooh. Hello.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Oh, I can move. Oh.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of hints. Okay.
Goodbye,
All right.
nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I apparently have a lot to find out. Oh. Small bottle. Let's head inside.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Nope.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
All right.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Oh, what's this? Last vial. The hell?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Really?
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Yeah, I'll remember that. Now, trade, huh?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
What you got here? Milton shotgun. Double barrel. Oh, this is his shotgun. Oh, all right. Alright, so I got 17 out of 18 bullets. Ah, I was right, I can sell this stuff. Alright. I want to go take care of this garden thing real quick. Seeing how it's right there. All I gotta do is go around. This way, right? Yeah, this way. And... oh. Alright. Back on track. Down to the right. What's this? Small bag of junk. Says it's right here. Oh, it might be further in, okay.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Yeah, look at that. Social ser- what? You're kidding me. It's interesting. So I found a scowl who is ripping through a person right now. He's ripping through something. Okay. Oh shit. Get off me! Think you're clever, huh? Ah, I forgot the target. Come here, bitch! That crap at me. Punk. Got more of them. Yeah, I noticed how they're 2 levels above me. Anything back here? No? Alright. Alright, let's deal with these guys. This time I'm gonna lock on. Okay, maybe not. Shit. That's right, turn the fuck back around. Okay, give me that blood. Come on. Come on, let's see what you got. Come on. Let's go. Come on. I know you want to hit me. I ain't hitting you first. Come on. Come here. Lousy son of a... Can't handle this, punk. Oh shit, got 2. This is gonna get tricky. Let me try and sneak up on at least one of them. Just like that. Get off me! Exactly, get rid of one. Ooh, this guy's tough. What the hell is up with this guy? You look all kinds of freaky, huh? Yeah, okay. Come here. Alright, what we got? Is that the wallet? What the hell? Oh, no it's not. Photographed and a wallet. Oh, this is his wallet. Alright. What else we got going on down here? Bullets. Should have max bullet. How do I use my gun again? Nope, wrong button. Nope, that's not it either. I keep hitting the wrong buttons here. Shit, I can't remember how to use my gun. Controls. Huh. Nothing about using my gun. Do I have to equip it? I might have to equip it first or something. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's definitely it is. Ooh, yeah, oh yeah, that's right, I got more weapons. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, that's fast attack speed. I want to put on the scythe. That does take that away. Serums. Oh, okay. This is where I can equip that stuff. And I'll keep on the blade. There. Alright. Now I'm got nothing for anything else. Okay. So now I got a sight. And okay. Ah, there we go. Alright, I figured it out. Alright, I gotta bring this guy back as well to continue on. Oh. Long letter. Okay.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Yeah, just hold your horses. Let's go ahead and turn this into him.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yeah, I found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Milton.
Ah, I found a hint. Yeah. Nope, that's the wrong button I want. Ah. I seem to have found a hint. Social circle, Milton. Clay Cox, no relations, but he's got hints. I want to find those hints. Then maybe I'll kill him. Unknown. Other side. Do not cough in public. Have I talked to you yet?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe this situation?
There's so much dialogue.
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, Don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Alright, so I've discovered a new hint. Tell me what you know!
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Goodbye, Milton.
Alright. Same person? Yeah, same person. Patience!
Deal of disgust on every street corner.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Yeah, you're full of shit.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Oh, you mean those scout things? Yeah, I killed all them.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Wrong target. Yeah.
Why do you believe
that's
I don't
true.
need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Guess you are.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Uh-huh.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Yeah, who are you?
Good evening, sir.
Fucked up,
Can I
that's
help
what you are.
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Moving on. Oh, it's Hampton.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
He was searching for something, it sure wasn't light.
Do you know Tom Watts? The bartender from the Turtle. I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Oh, so Clay's a gang member, or a gang leader, huh?
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I could go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Oh, so the one the other guy has something special about it.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Man, there's a lot of dialogue in this game. A lot. Wait, didn't, Oh, wrong button. Okay. I'll get back to that. bottle. All that stuff. What's this? What we got here? Ah, there's outside. Alright. Upstairs I go then.
Not now.
Oh no, go away. What? I can use a hacksaw as a weapon. Bring that up here. That's awesome. I'll put that on. Where's that equip screen? Where is it? Where? Oh. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Takes more stamina. That's funny. I'm gonna hacksaw people to death. Ah! Medical file. Stuff for me.
This must be the place.
Oh.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Yes, but we'll get to that momentarily. Let me check the rest of this frickin' place. I don't leave nothing unturned. Ah, of course it's the third floor. Huh? Can't go in there. Third floor it is! Can't go up the third floor! At least not this way. Let's check the other way. Nope, third floor is off limits. Alright, never mind then. To my room! Boarded up the windows and everything. Is it supposed to be my stash of bullets? Well, I can't really refill because I'm already maxed. Okay, that's my bed. If I had to guess, that means... I'm not sure. Hello? Dragon Bane. Alright. Does more, but it's slower. I want to use the hacksaw first. I'll use the hacksaw first, then I'll switch to whatever that one is. What? Aha. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I got those two items when I got the game. I have a hat now. Too much. Oh, so I can use this to switch outfits. All right. I'll stick with the hat for now.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Yeah, let's get some water. Let's get some water for it. Apparently, sink water doesn't count. Alright. Now, what am I doing here? Let's first need to analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes. What am I doing? Oh. Alright. Improve one of your weapons. What the hell? Oh, right. Upgrade your weapon to a level with the requirement ingredients. That's fine. I'll be doing that later, though.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Alright, what should I get here? Blood? Increase blood absorption when fighting in combat. Ooh, yes, that would be good. And blood capacity would also be good. Alright, I got some points left. You can now carry 3 serums, increase the number of bullets you can carry. Tactical. Spring. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Oh? Level 10. Defensive. Create invisible barriers, open direct damage until it fades. You will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Uh-huh. Shadow Mist. I'm curious about this right here. Oh, I can't get that. It's too much. What about this? The Shadow Spear. Also too much. Holy crap. Well, I guess that's all I can do.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. What about my thirst for blood?
Yeah, good point. Trying to see the main quest. Okay, so when it zooms in at the center of the map. That makes no fucking sense. Arrgh! Holy crap. Okay, that's getting really annoying. What the hell? Alright. Fatigue. Answer the door. Okay. Night shift. That's gonna be it for this one. I didn't realize how much time is actually being taken up with all those dialogues until I looked at my clock right here and went, holy crap. So that's going to be all for this one. But man, I didn't realize that there'd be like half vampire type of guys, more like ghouls running around. That was interesting. So I definitely believe when it comes to sucking blood out of people that if I don't do it sooner or later, is eventually the game's probably going to force me to take some blood from someone I don't want to. That's what I think. I feel like it's going to do that. So I got to be choosy about it. Or I got to do it sooner than later. Hopefully. Alright, that's it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next one.